Hi, everybody. Marley said hey. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. We're about to get started making pizza in the kitchen. This is a very quick recipe, and I can't wait to show you how I do it on pizza night, because this is one meal I can pull together very quickly, and I'm just going to show you some tricks and some tips. I see some folks coming on now. Good deal. Awesome. Hi, guys. Who's on here? All I can see is that we've got you guys popping on. Oh, there's Rose. Hi, Rose. Now I can see you. If you say something, then I can see you. Welcome, Rose and Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Good afternoon to you, too. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. One thing we're going to do with this pizza is we're going to give everybody just a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and start making it, because it's got to go in the oven. And so I'm not going to give away any prizes or anything or do a whole lot of talking until we get it in the oven. But it won't take long once it's in there. So, hey, Beth, it's good to see you on here too. And Jane, hello to you. So, do you guys do pizza night at your house very often? I'm just curious while folks are jumping on here. Do you make pizza a lot? We do veggie pizza, and I'm going to show you some of the toppings that I put on it, and I'll give you some other options too. But what do you put on your pizza? I'm just curious. And I also have my cheese sauce that I had some in the freezer already frozen. A squirrel keeps going by the window and it's catching my eye. And so I'm gonna drizzle some of my cheese sauce on there, and then we also have the queso. I don't have it made right now, but if you wanted to do this and do it really quickly, you can make a queso in about 5 minutes that you can drizzle on top. Cindy, headed to lunch, but we'll watch as long as you can, and then you watch the replay later. Awesome, I'm glad. And yes, the replay pops up, guys. If you have to leave for whatever reason, then the replay pops up on here as soon as the live goes off. So there's Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, so I was just telling everybody, that's my oven, because I set the temperature to be heating up so we can pop it right in there and get this thing going. So, hi, Tammy. Oh, Tammy's favorite is artichokes. Oh, and olives. And balsamic glaze. That sounds delicious. I actually have a jar of artichoke hearts, and I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to put them on the pizza, because we do often, or if I'm going to save them because we're going to have a side salad with it. And I'm thinking I'm kind of leaning towards the salad, but I do love artichoke hearts. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. Bonnie says, I've been recommending you. Thank you. We love to grow the community, guys. We started doing these lives in August, actually August the 1st. And so it's still a work in progress. And I was so nervous in the beginning about getting on camera live, because I do videos, but you can edit the boo-boos out. And we tend to have a good many boo-boos here for whatever reason. And so I'm just having to learn to wing it. So thank you. We want to grow the community. This is a place where you guys can pop on, and hopefully we try to do demos most every time and learn something and ask questions. And you guys teach me as much as I teach you, because I love hearing the different things that you guys do, tips, tricks, all that kind of stuff. Donald Jensen, hi, from Lancaster, California. It's good to have you on here too. I'm glad you guys are tuning in from all over the place. Hey, tell us where you're from. I know some of you where you're from. Bonnie Inman, you are local. I'm thinking you are a South Carolina girl. I'm in North Carolina. I'm thinking Bonnie's in South Carolina. Hi, Shelly from Oklahoma. Good deal. Good to have you, Shelly. I don't think I've seen your face or your name before on here. And Cindy, you sprinkled to a friend today, and she's in Ohio and is going to meet Ann and Jane Esselstyn. Hey, we're going to be talking about the Esselstyns for just a minute, because I got something that they use that I use, and I want to show it to you. Hi, guys. Hi, Cindy from Texas, and Joanne from Ohio, Sharon from Texas. But oh, Bonnie, you're in Landrum. You're closer than I even thought. Okay. All right, good. Sorry I don't run into you in the store sometimes. Tammy from Minnesota. Hi, guys. So glad you're tuning in, and I just lost my train of thought for just, Drenda's not here. My sister, she's normally here sitting in my little coffee cubby hole or whatever, and she's not here today because she has her son and his family visiting from Florida. He's in the Space Force, actually. He was in the Air Force, and now he's in Space Force. And they've transferred him to Florida, which is great because he was out in California until just a few months ago. So we're glad that they are back towards home, and they are there at her house. So she's with them, of course, and the grandbabies. She has 8 grandchildren, guys. I have no grandchildren, and so she shares hers with me. And they all came over here Sunday. We had a house full of babies running everywhere. Some in the walkers, some running. They were just all over the place, but I'm so thankful that we have family close by. Okay, Jane, hope you're making a crust. Okay, it always seems to have oil. I've got a trick for you, because the crust is a huge part of pizza when we're trying not to have the oil on it, but there's a hack, guys, and it's an Esselstyn hack that okay, let's just go ahead. I'm going to slide this out of the way so I can show it to you. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get started because you guys are already on here. And so, all right, you can make your own pizza crust. I don't have a pizza crust recipe on my website, but you can Google it. And I was trying to think. When this is done, I'm going to put up links. Brenda usually does it, but since she's not here, I'm going to have to put up links when we're done. So I would say within 10 to 15 minutes after we're off, I will put them up so you can find them. There is a pizza recipe link that I'm going to put up that is on my site. And on it, there's at least one, if not 2 links of to other bloggers who have their own pizza crusts, oil-free. So I will put that up. But I want to show you what I use and what I know the Esselstyns use, because that's how I found out about it. Dr. Esselstyn, Jane, and Ann, and all them. I don't remember. Years ago, I was reading or watching. I've met them once, but I'm not friends with them or anything. But something came across, and and I am not an affiliate for this company at all. I wanted to be, but I don't think they have an affiliate program. But I would affiliate them all over the place. So I hope they're going to love me. Hey, if you guys order these, tell them Terry from EatPlant-Based sent you. But I make 0. They only know who I am because I'm a customer. But this is what the Esselstyns use. And at least some of the times, because this is how I found out about it. It's called Sammy's Bakery. They're in Florida, I think. I'm about positive. It's a millet and flax pizza crust. Now, I'm not gluten-free, but I know a lot of you are. But this is a gluten-free crust. It doesn't say gluten-free, but I see nothing. It's made from millet flour, brown rice flour, ground flaxseed, aluminum-free baking powder, potato starch, sea salt. That's basically it. That's all there's no oil in it. And even though I'm not gluten-free, this is so good. I love it. And so there's a little very small individually owned, like a mom and pop health food store in Tryon, which isn't that far from where I live, and they carry these. And I go there often. It's Nature's Food Store. In the past, I've gone there often to get them. They just don't carry a lot of them, and evidently people in Tryon like this. So I finally just started ordering them myself, and so they're not in my book, they're not expensive. This makes 8 slices, and they are about $6 for the thing, but then you have to pay shipping unless you live real close to them in Florida. And so when I order them, I order about 8 to 10 at a time. And I just recently told my sister about it, and we may start ordering them together to save on shipping. So, but they're great. I want to show you what they look like, and this is just how easy it is. Let me get this open. And yes, I will put a link up for Sammy's Bakery, or you could just Google them. But They don't just do pizza crust. They have oil-free bagels. Now, some of their stuff does have oil in it, guys, but I know that they have these onion bagels. They're completely oil-free. There's a number of things. I'm not real familiar with all of their products, but I have ordered the bagels, and isn't that pretty neat? So that's the pizza crust. Now, they come, of course, in a refrigerated box, but I keep them in the freezer, and so I have them when I want them. And like I said, I just order as needed, but I order quite a few so that I can get the shipping done with. So I said this was going to be an easy pizza, so we're starting with an easy crust. There's my Norma. Hi, Norma. In Arizona. I know you're in Arizona. Donna. Hi, Donna. Oh, wait a minute. Rose says you missed you hadn't missed anything, really. She's at work and missed the first part. You can watch the replay later, Rose, but we're just getting started. So, oh, thank you, Donald. That's awesome. Thank you for, Donald just put the link up for these pizza crust guys. He's on it. Thank you for doing that. And so, yeah, I do love these. I've been eating them for years, and like I said, Chris Elliott. Chris is from the UK. Is it England, I'm thinking, Chris? And he's trying to trick me. 8 to 10. Oh, no, I thought you were going to ask me what time it was, but I know it's 6 o'clock. He says I'm greedy for ordering 8 to 10 at a time. Hey, you got to do it to get the shipping. I don't really know how their shipping runs, but I don't want to have to pay it more than once. So, have I tried the plant-strong crust? I actually haven't, Diane. Have you tried it? Is it good? It might be another good option. But you know what? Maybe they were eating this before he's plant-strong. But I do know years ago the Esselstyns were using this. So, but yeah, I probably should. How does the plant-strong one? Is it a mix that you make once it gets to your house, or do they ship the cold stuff to you? Just curious. All right, so we've got the pizza crust. The next thing, you can make your own pizza sauce, but I'm going to tell you another hack, because like I said, pizza night is a quick night at our house. If you have an Aldi's near you, and again, they don't pay me either, but if you have to check, now this is their Simply Nature brand, and they have different varieties and flavors of it, but 2 of them, this one is tomato basil, and this one is marinara. These 2 do not have oil in them. So they are good options for spaghetti. They're very inexpensive, guys. This is 23.5 ounces, and I'm thinking if it's $2 for the jar, it's not, I don't think it's any more than that around here in North Carolina, Western North Carolina, where I live. But it just makes it easy. But make your own if you want to, especially if you have fresh tomatoes from your garden. But if you want to make it quick, then you can just okay, hold on, what did she say? Diane has not used the plant strong one, but people are saying that it's good. Okay. And, it comes with a sauce. Oh, sauce packets. Okay. So, it does come whole. Okay. Good to know. I will look that up. I'm going to open this real quick. All right. So, I'm going to open this and I usually with this, I use half of the jar, guys. And with anything like this, you're going to have more salt. I know a lot of you are probably curious about the salt content. It's 45 calories for a half a cup of this sauce, 0 fat. And like I said, some of the varieties have oil, so look for these particular ones. And fiber, got 2. But sodium, it has about 400 milligrams of sodium for a half a cup. So that's kind of high, but we're going to use half of the jar, and we're not going to drink it for sure. And all the fresh veggies that are going on it will be completely salt-free. So, and if you're wondering about the pizza crust salt content, has 140 calories. Sodium is 90 milligrams per serving, and there's 8 slices, so 8 servings. So I'm just going to smear. Can y'all see this? Yes, you can. I'm just going to smear this around on here. And like I said, so far, if I wasn't talking, I would have this done in just a very few minutes. All right, so that's enough sauce for me. So let's talk about what you put on your pizza. What do you guys put on your pizza? It's so crowded in the store. Oh, Norma's in the grocery store or some store watching it. She said she's going to watch the replay. Okay, so the next thing I usually put is onions. So I'm going to slide this out of the way for, please. We have accidents here sometimes, guys, so I am very aware of my, all right, okay, I'm going to put it right here. Hold on. I've broken bowls. There's just been things that happen. So, okay, so these are the vegetables that I'm going to put on my pizza. RoboCop is coming. When she gets in here, I'm going to turn her off, but I don't want to go. I'll tell you what, hold on. I'm going to go turn RoboCop off. Hang on just a second. Okay, I just have to push the button. It's the robot, the vacuum cleaner, and she goes to her base, and then she starts charging, and then when she gets finished charging, she comes back, and it's random, and I never know when. All right, so the next thing I'm putting is onions. All right. Linda says Plant Strong has pizza kits. Okay, so they've got the whole thing. And Shelly puts onions, mushrooms, black olives, and pineapple. Ooh, pineapple sounds good. I don't normally put pineapple on mine, but when you put pineapple, do you have it crushed or do you have it like in those chunks? Maybe in chunks? I don't know. Crushed might be pretty good. All right, so I'm going to peel this. Does anybody else put pineapple? I've heard of putting pineapple on it before. I haven't, but my husband would love that because he's a huge pineapple fan, and it would give it a little hint of sweetness, no doubt. All right, let me get these out of the way. Okay, I'm just going to get those completely out of the way because I'm probably going to accidentally get my other stuff. All right, so I'm going to slice some onions and put those first, and then I'm going to be adding mushrooms. I'm going to add some green olives and spinach, of course. Oh, and I'm going to add some sliced tomatoes. I'm using the cherry tomatoes, or around here we grew up calling them Tommy Toes. I really don't know why, but cherry tomatoes. And I'm trying to decide. I am going to put some cheese, like my homemade cheese sauce on it that I have on hand. It was in the freezer. When I make my cheese sauce, I make a lot of it, like at least a double, if not a triple batch. And then I just freeze it for things like this. So like I won't have to whip up a batch of cheese. But there is a quick way to do this too. We've got, if y'all know Tim and Heather Kaufman of Fat Man Rants, we've got their queso on the website, which is like you make it in 5 minutes and it would be delicious on this pizza. So that would be another option. Or oftentimes we don't put any cheese on it at all. It really depends on what you like, what your preferences are. But if I don't have my cheese sauce in the freezer, then we just do it without cheese, and it's still delicious. All right, so I'm going to sprinkle. We like onions, so I'm going to sprinkle those on. And then next, I think I'm going to put the mushrooms. What else do y'all put on yours? I mean, I have been known to put broccoli on mine, like little tiny pieces of broccoli before I've done that. You really could put anything. You could put squash. You could just do anything. So I've already sliced. I actually bought these mushrooms sliced. And then, you know, when you get them in the produce section, sometimes the slices are kind of thick. I just made them a little bit thinner. And so, and again, we like mushrooms. My sister, who is missing today, does not like mushrooms, so she would not be at all thrilled with this pizza. But her kids love mushrooms, so, and yes, that's a lot of mushrooms. But all right, so what else are you guys saying? Okay, Chris says onion, mushrooms, ooh, red pepper would be great. Dried tomatoes, ooh, green olives, and a lashing of garlic. That sounds yummy. Oh, Janet, you put banana bell peppers. That sounds delicious too. Yum, yum. Oh, and Rose, are you saying cheese sauce with a heart because you like my cheese sauce? I hope. We love it. And it's great on nachos and tacos and baked potatoes and anything else. Okay, so I sliced up some green olives. So Chris, I like green olives too. Sometimes we use black, but for pizza, for whatever reason, my favorite is green olives, and but I love black olives too. Okay, so then I think, well, let's go ahead and put I'm gonna go ahead and, I didn't chop these greens up quite enough. Hang on just a second. You don't really have to chop them up, but you know what I did? I was in the store and I meant to grab the baby spinach, and instead I got the bigger spinach, which is fine. I actually drank a green smoothie. I don't use green smoothies as a meal replacer, but I walked the dogs earlier and I came back in and I just needed a little something to rehydrate, refresh. And so I made a green smoothie, and when I reached in there to grab the greens, I realized I had gotten regular spinach. And like I said, that's fine. But baby spinach is just more tender, and I do love it best. But I need to, just watch a little bit better. But so I'm chopping this up really small, pretty small. All right, so we got our greens. The next thing I'm going to add, I'm going to go ahead and just, you know what? Why not just do it all? I'm going to put the rest of these on here. And then we're going to do some tomatoes. And you can use, just regular, like sandwich type tomatoes. But I have an abundance at the moment of the cherry tomatoes. So I am going to chop a few of these up. And I don't know, most of you may already know this. Some may not. But whether you're chopping a big tomato or these small ones, a serrated knife is a much better option because it just cuts through the skin better. Rose says it already looks good. Awesome, Linda. I like to add, sliced potatoes and black beans. Wow, with your mushrooms for a Southwest flavor. And then put the salad on. Oh, that sounds yummy. And we are going to have a side salad with this too. I've never heard of putting black beans or sliced potatoes on pizza. That sounds fabulous. But yeah, and when you're doing all these veggies, the pizza is going to be beautiful. Dr. Barnard of the Physicians Committee talks about eating, a lot of them, they talk about eating the rainbow, because when you're getting so many different colors in your diet, each color represents, phytonutrients and antioxidants, beta carotene, lycopene, all of those wonderful things. Lycopene is in the tomatoes. It's, red and in tomatoes. So when you're getting a variety of color, I think we need more than that. You just know you're getting so much good stuff for your body for healing and for these plant-based foods, guys, are naturally anti-inflammatory. We know that the standard American diet, full of meat, cheese, dairy, all that stuff, and processed foods, is not only high in fat, but it's a trigger for inflammation. So when you're getting these healthy whole foods in your diet, then it's naturally anti-inflammatory. So I'm going to sprinkle. Chris says, I read recently that black and green olives have equal benefits. Good to know. I didn't even realize that. But yeah. Do you give other crust options? Yes. I'm going to put up a link to the pizza night recipe thing on my website. And in it, I have links to some other people, some other bloggers, homemade pizza crusts. And I even think I might have one linked in there that's gluten-free, homemade. But whatever I have is definitely oil-free, so they would be good options. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Okay, so now I think I do have artichoke hearts, but when you buy artichoke hearts, guys, just be sure to get it packed in water and not in oil. I accidentally, I don't know, a year ago, picked up the wrong one because they sit side by side in the store. This was the right one, so these are packed in water, but yeah, just be careful what you're grabbing. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I was trying to decide. I have cheese sauce, my homemade cheese sauce that I pulled out of the freezer. And I was trying to decide whether to put it on here now or wait. The only reason I would not put it on now, it tastes the same, honestly. I might go ahead and put a little bit. It tastes the same, but my cheese sauce is made out of cashews and white beans. And so when it goes into the oven, it kind of gets, even though it's more, you know, kind of orangey, like cheese coloring right now, when it goes into the oven, this was frozen and I defrosted it and I just stirred it up. Normally I would put it back in my blender to let it spin for a minute to get it even more creamy, but I'm just not. But anyway, when it gets hot and baked again, it kind of turns a little bit darker in color, so it's not as pretty. So I'm not going to put a lot on right now. What I'm going to do is drizzle a little bit. Hope y'all can see this. I'm going to drizzle a little bit, and then when I get it out of the oven, I'm going to drizzle some more. So I'm just doing a little. It's not going to change the taste of the cheese with it being baked. It will just, that's probably good. It will just change the color of it, and I'm not as fond of, okay, so you see how pretty? And this makes 8 slices, so it's a pretty big pizza. All right, so I'm going to pop it in the oven, 350. Normally I let it bake for like 15 or so minutes. So let's see what we got time-wise. So 125 here. Let's go ahead and give away some prizes while it's in the oven. And then, so today, I have things to talk to you about too. We're going to give away 2 prizes. One is the China Study book, right, by Dr. Colin Campbell. And the other is a digital product. Y'all remind me. Okay, so I'm going to check it in about 15 minutes. And we will, oh, not that. We will see how it's looking. Okay, so the digital product, I know this thing shows things backwards, guys, but I'm going to give away a mini video series on sandwiches and wraps. It includes 8 cooking demos of different types of sandwiches and wraps. And it has the demos, it has the download where you can actually print out the recipe, and an additional 6 downloadable PDFs and more. So I'm going to give one. These are for sale on my website. It's $15 and you can buy them there if you want to. But I thought I would just give one away today to somebody. So who wants the mini video series on sandwiches and wraps? Everything is oil free. Cindy loves pizza. Yay. Amanda, yay. Yay for pizza, I bet. Oh, Cindy, great digital gift. Thank you. We'll give everybody a few minutes to just, and see now, I need Drenda, because normally she helps me do this. Oh, goodness gracious. And we're also going to be giving away a book, guys. I wish I could give everybody something. All right, so actually, you know what we'll do? I'm going to pick 2. I'm going to pick 2 for the sandwiches and wraps, and then we'll give away, you know what? I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3 because everybody's wanting it. The thing is, I don't know how I'm going to choose. So I'm going to choose 3 of you to win that. And then one person will get the physical copy of the China Study. So, boy, I can already smell those onions. That smells lovely. Okay, so I'm going to get an ink pen. Hold on. It's right here. I don't have to leave the kitchen. Hold on. And so, let's see. I'm going to go back up. I wonder if I touch this, if I'm going to mess something up. Hold on. I'm going to go back up. See who I saw. Okay, Cindy, you're going to get a digital for sure. I see you on here all the time. Okay, Cindy King, you get a digital video series. And I'm going to choose 2 more. Hang on. Oh, me. Shelly Elmore. Shelly, I don't think I've even seen your name on here before. Are you new? Have you joined us before and I just missed you? Because it's hard to, so many people on here, I'm not correct. So Shelly Elmore, you're going to get a digital copy. What you guys have to do is send me and Amanda. Zumbrun. Zumbrun? Amanda. Okay. I'm writing them. Hold on. Zumbrun. Okay. All of you guys are going to get the video. So what you're going to do is have to private message me on here. How am I going to do that? Private message me and I will create a code. There may already be a code in there. I've just got to go back and find it. But I'll give you a code where you can go directly to in a link, and you can just plug in the code and get it for free instead of $15. It'll just give it to you for free. That was my ice maker. Okay, so hold on. Oh yeah, I want to tell you something too. I know what else it was. I made notes. Hold on. All right, so what I'd love for you guys to do, I tell the ones who tune in often, is please subscribe to the website. I love it when you are on Facebook. That's wonderful, and that's how you're going to find a lot of stuff. But the people who subscribe to the website, and I will put a link up for that. Hey, do any of you guys, you wouldn't have a link, would you? I don't know how that works. I have a link. I think I have to put it up. I'll put it up in just a few minutes when we get off of here. But if you subscribe, we send out an email Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh no! Sorry guys, I hope you can't hear that. That's a tree guy. It'll. But yeah. Anyway, I should have turned that off. But what was I saying? How many times is it gonna ring? A lot. Hang on. Okay. It went away. Yay! Okay. So subscribe. Yes, I'll put up a link to subscribe, and that's where all of the newest recipes and everything go first, and we love it when you do that. And to help, just bookmark the website and go frequently. Get on there and search when you need lasagna, or when you need spaghetti, or when you need vegan meatballs, or quinoa chickpea salad, or anything else. We have everything broken down into 30 categories to help you find recipes. So that is the best thing that you can do. And I have a secret to tell you. So a lot of you seems like recently more and more, but over the years have asked me if I have a cookbook. I do not have a cookbook. So I even have this thing that I copy and paste all the time, because when people ask me, I always say, hey, haven't had the opportunity. Hopefully that's in my future, that kind of a thing. I'm working on a cookbook, y'all. So I've been working on it for, I don't know, feels like a couple of months now, and it's almost done. I mean, most of it is written. My sister and I are testing and retesting and tweaking some of the recipes. It's going to be called, I'll show you. It's going to be called the Eat Plant-Based Cookbook, 100 Plant-Based Recipes for Living and Eating Healthy Every Day. So you can see it's in progress. And so it is pretty much written, and it's going to be, like I said, 100 maybe plus recipes. And a lot of them, probably half or a little less than half of the recipes, will be directly from the website. There'll be recipes that are the top recipes that have gotten the best results. And then the other half, the other 50 plus recipes, will be brand spanking new. We're working on them. This is harder than I thought, because we're trying to keep new content coming up and out and published on the website. And then the new content, nobody said this, but I feel like needs to not be on the website. It needs to be in the cookbook, because otherwise you could get all the recipes off of the website. So I need to be able to sell them if I'm gonna write it. So we are working on a lot of recipes, me and Drinda, and I am actually looking for a literary agent. I'm gonna do it through a publishing company. I'm not gonna self-publish or anything like that. I'm going to do it through a publishing company, and I am wanting to do with a literary agent. So we are submitting some stuff there, and yeah, working hard. So it's a busy place around here. Y'all gotta promise you'll buy my cookbook when it comes out. But I am getting excited about it. I was not excited about it in the beginning. I was gonna do it because so many of you had asked, and it's just a good move to have a cookbook. But now that I'm working on it and the new recipes and everything, I am really starting to get attached to it and enjoy it. And so I can't wait to be able to share. I can't wait to find a home for it, like a publishing company for it. So if any of you have any strings for literary agents or publishing companies, please let me know. But yes, I'm very excited. And in the beginning of it, it is definitely going to be almost all recipes, but at the beginning it's more things than that. It's my story of why I went plant-based for health reasons, my story about being an instructor for the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine's Food for Life program and how all that got about. And then also after teaching at hospitals and cancer centers and medical facilities in Western North Carolina and upstate South Carolina for so many years, we had most commonly asked questions. So that was one of the points with the book that I wanted to cover, was the most common questions we had in classes and also from followers, because I've been at this for 10 years. So there's been a lot of, I haven't been an instructor for 10 years. I became an instructor in 2015. But yeah, over the years, there's just been so much information and questions, frequently asked questions and things that I felt like we could share in the book along with the recipes that would make it even more valuable, not just for new people, but for anybody. So I just wanted you guys to know I did hear you. I do hear you. A book is coming, and it is this. I'm actually so excited. It's all written. I'm sure they'll edit it at some point, but see, here we go. Guys, remember that tree guy that called and I didn't answer? Marley, I am so sorry. We're going to make this quick. We're going to give away the China Study book. And I want to tell you the next live is going to be March the 5th. And I don't know what I'm going to do when he comes to the door. Honestly, I do not know what I'm going to do. Okay. So, we're going to make this really, really snappy. Next live is March the 5th, and I don't know what we're going to be making, but it will be delicious. So tune in. Guys, get me your email addresses. The China Study list. Okay, I'm going to have to go back up. Everybody's saying me, but okay, hold on. Digital. Who wants the China Study book? Oh, you guys have been talking a lot and I hadn't seen it. Okay, who wants the China Study book? Oh, Karen, thank you for saying congratulations. And Joanne, you guys are so sweet. This is what I love about this community. That you guys are so supportive, and I just absolutely love that. I don't know what I'm going to do when he comes to the door, guys. It was just a big truck, and they're supposed to trim trees. When he comes to the door, my dog, Marley, is going to lose her mind barking. He knows Marley, and Marley knows him, but she's going to bark. So it's going to get chaos in just a second. Oh, the pizza. Hold on. Oh, it's still looking good. It needs a few more minutes, I think. And then we'll drizzle, because all we have left is to... Oh, wait. No, he's stopping. He's coming, guys. I knew he was going to come one day. I thought it was last week. He didn't come last week. He's here today. And more than likely, there's going to be more than him. That's one big truck, because they got to trim trees. Okay. All right. So, who wants this? Let's see. Congrats. Oh, and yes, I love this community. You guys have said so much, and I didn't even know about it. How exciting. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, thank you, Shelly. I can't wait for the cookbook either. All right. So, I don't know. All right. So, who wants this book? The first person that I see that says wants is getting it, because Marley. Oh, wait. Y'all have said so much. Okay, Heather. Heather, I see you. You would like the China Study book. Excited about the cookbook too. Thank you. Okay, good. Heather, Lordy mercy, Heather, I don't know how to say your last name. Niederquuell. Heather, you've won as long as you're in the States. Are you in the States, Heather? If you are, then we will get this out to you. Okay, good. You're welcome. Heather knows you won. What state are you in, Heather? Okay, so we will mail it out to you. You'll just have to private message me. Shh. Private message me your mailing address. Okay. Oh, do nice cream next week for reals, Diane? We could. I have a number of different flavors of nice cream that we could do. Let me think on that. It's still winter, so I'm not sure how. Oh, don't burn the pizza. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. It's, you know what, guys? I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to leave it for just another second. I need my little thingies. Hold on. All right. Well, he hasn't come to the door. He's just parked right there. Marley knows that he is there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out because we're in this state of, I don't know what's coming next. All right, so. Okay. Is that not gorgeous, guys? I might put it in there for just a little bit longer because I like for my mushrooms, they're starting to turn, hold on, browner, but they're not quite as brown as I like. But yeah, isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty and it's so delicious. And I will put those links up for everything after this goes off. It might take me a minute because I'm going to have to go out there and talk to them again about which trees we're getting trimmed. And so anyway, does anybody have any questions? When he comes, guys, I'm just going to pop off of here really, really quick. But until he comes to the door, do y'all have any questions or anything? Oh, make cheese next week. Love it. Okay, yummy, beautiful. Karen Moss looks beautiful. Thank you. It is so pretty, isn't it? You guys are just all over the place on here. Okay, and I know I've missed so many comments. I'm trying to go back a little bit to see. I know I've missed so many. Oh, you're in Michigan. Good, Heather. Good deal. Just private message me your mailing address and I will get it in the mail to you. Diane's wanting to know if we can do nice cream next week, and I am all about nice cream. We've got chocolate, we've got mango lime, we've got a fruity one, and I would be all over that. I don't know though how many of you guys would want to do that since it's chillier. Okay, here he comes, guys. Here he comes. I gotta go because he's coming to the front door. Marley's going to the garage door. And all you know what's about to break loose. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to message me your addresses. I'm trying to make sure I hadn't missed anything. Okay. Maybe he's watching and knows you're on the air. I doubt it. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. I will see you whenever I said the next one is. And thank you for tuning in. Oh, here we go. All right, we will see you in 2 weeks on Tuesday. I don't know what we'll be making, but it's going to be delicious. And all right, I'm going to see the tree guy. Bye, guys.